To the latest in that deadly July 4th mass shooting in Highland Park, Illinois.
The death toll has now climbed to 7, with more than a dozen people still in the hospital.
The suspected gunman, Robert Cremo, was in court this morning and was denied bond. He faces 7 counts of murder and more charges are likely.
For each individual was hurt, people can anticipate an attempt murder charge as well as an aggravated battery with a firearm charge.
Police have started clearing strollers, wagons, and personal belongings of those forced to run for their lives during the chaos. Officers still trying to find a motive for that attack. Tonight, a Richmond native is speaking out about his experience in that Highland Park mass shooting.
Raymond Good was at that Independence Day parade when the gunfire erupted. 8 News reporter Autumn Childress spoke with Good today about his heroic efforts in the midst of all that chaos. Autumn.
Well, Eric, Deanna, Raymond Good is from right here in Richmond, but like you said, he was at that Highland Park parade when that gunman opened fire. Now, he tells me instead of running away from the danger, he and his Kung Fu group ran toward it. The only thing on their minds was helping victims. A 4th of July celebration ending in tragedy in Highland Park.
Like we had heard a gunshot, and then I had heard sirens.
Richmond native Raymond Good recounting the moments when a gunman opened fire on the crowd.
And I saw people running. And I'm like, people don't just run. Mass people just start running.
Good was about to do a Kung Fu demonstration when that chaos erupted. He and his instructor, Sifu Baran, immediately jumped into action.
Frantic, there's chaos, there's people running around, there's people on the streets, there's a mother who's looking for her child.
The group describing a hectic scene, strollers and lawn chairs left behind, streets riddled with bullets. The pair even provided aid to an older man who had been shot.
Grazed in the head, shot in the back of the shoulder, and he's like the walking wounded, and he's like leaning against a building, and we run in, we flag down a cop, get a bandage.
One of the members took off his shirt and wrapped it around him and bandaged him. He kept trying to get up because he was in shock.
At the time, the group didn't know if the shooter was still active, but they say it was their training that eliminated fear.
I'm seeing people that's breaking down and crying, and we're trying to get them out of the area because there's still an active shooter on site.
Sadly, 7 people were killed in this mass shooting and several others were hurt. But in the midst of this tragedy, the pair is hoping the community will still come together.
You choose fear or you choose love. And you just got to keep on choosing love, and you got to keep on stepping up for the people around you.
Neither Good nor his instructor were physically hurt during this, but of course there are the emotional challenges that come with witnessing a situation like this. But I asked them if they believe that their actions helped to save at least one life. Their answer was definitely. Reporting live in Richmond tonight, Autumn Childress, 8 News.